Hey guys, what's up? What's up? Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've had a good week. I shaved my mustache this week. Big week for me. Also, too, I'm at my grandparents' house right now, just spending the night, just keeping track of them. And so, yeah, sorry for the bad lighting. This crazy picture on the wall looks like a fish. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just dive right in. For this challenge, I decided to make pot stickers. I chose to make these because they're very near and dear to my heart. I went on a mission trip to Thailand last summer, and some of the best memories that I had with people there were around the dinner table, eating pot stickers, sharing stories, sharing life. And so again, they're very near and dear to my heart, but more on that later. Just a quick agenda for this video. First, I'll just give a quick history of pot stickers. Second, I'll walk you through my process of making them, just the recipe, give you a couple tips, and then third, how all of this relates to our class specifically. All right, let's dive in. So legend has it that pot stickers were first made in the late 900s AD when a chef left a pan of jiaozi, as they were called, or dumplings, on the fire for too long and seared the bottom of them. So that's how pot stickers were invented, according to legend. Yeah, pot stickers have historically been made by putting some kind of meat and vegetables into a pocket of dough and then folding over that dough, sealing the edges. Yeah, and then you're able to steam that and then fry the bottom, and that's perfect for dipping it in some kind of tangy sauce. That's pretty much all the history that I have for you on that, so let's dive in. So I got my recipe online from All Recipes, love them. I'll put a link in the description for you guys to find it if you want to make this. Yeah, and then from that recipe, I got my list of ingredients and went to the store. This is actually a stretching experience for me, going to the store and getting some vegetables. I asked one of the employees at Smith's, I was like, hey, where's the green onions? And she's like, oh, on that wall of green stuff over there. Can you find it? And I was like, sure. So I walk over and I'm like, sick. What, where are these green onions? And it's just green stuff. It's like here. Eventually I found it, so no big deal. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys because that was a stretching experience for me. For the filling, I combined a half cup of green onions, 3 tablespoons ginger, a teaspoon sesame oil, 2.5 tablespoons of soy sauce, 4 cloves of garlic, 1.5 cups of cabbage, a pound of ground pork, and a pinch of cayenne pepper. And again, this is just for the filling itself. Also, once everything was mixed all together, I covered it with some saran wrap and then let it sit in the fridge for an hour to chill. Alright, so now on to the dough. It's a super simple dough, just 2.5 cups flour, a cup of hot water, and 3/4 of a tablespoon salt. I stirred it all together, then kneaded it for 3 minutes and formed it into a ball. It was a little sticky, so I actually had to add a little more flour to it. And then I let the dough rest for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, I cut the dough into quarters, and then each quarter into 6 pieces. And then I rolled each piece into a circle and filled each one of them with a spoonful of filling. I have found it helpful to just put a little water on the edge of the dough. So as I folded it together, it became a little more sticky. And so that was definitely helpful as I was doing this. All right, now for the actual cooking process. So I put a tablespoon of oil in a hot pan and then put 6 pot stickers in the oil to fry it. Did that for about 2 minutes. And then at the end of the 2 minutes, I put a 1/4 cup of water in the pan and then covered it quickly. And this started the steaming process. So quick word of warning about this. As you put the water in the pan with the oil, maybe some of you know this, but I did not, mixing oil and water when it's hot, not good. It pops, it splatters everywhere. I destroyed my kitchen. It took like 30 minutes to clean. But it will just pop everywhere. So you have to cover it. As soon as you put that water in to let it steam, cover it right away. Then after you're done steaming it for 3 minutes, uncover and then let it just simmer for another 30 seconds or so. and then remove it from the pan onto a plate or something like that. And then just repeat this process until all the pot stickers are cooked. Should be smelling delightful in your house. Maybe roommates or family are like, hey, can I have some of that? And then you're like, how much, what's in it for me? You know, how many dollars do you have? Anyways. Alrighty, the last part is the dipping sauce. I actually had a lot of fun just goofing around with the dipping sauce. I settled on the best sauce being 2 parts soy sauce, 1 part honey, and 1 part sriracha. All right, that's a big boy recipe there. I hope I explained that okay. If not though, again, I put the link in the description to the video, and this guy will walk you through all of the other things, and there'll be a recipe there. So if you're lost with me, feel free to hit that up. All right, so the last section is how does all of this relate to class? In this class, we've talked a lot about the idea that cuisine is food that identifies a culture and the values within a society, and that idea that national identities are built around food. In that Briat Savarin aphorism page, he says, "Tell me what you eat, and I will tell you what you are." So for me personally, I traveled to Thailand last summer for 2 months on that mission trip, and things were very different there. The culture, the norms, just the way of life. And one of the ways that I found comfort being there was through food. And again, some of the best memories that I have of Thailand are time sitting around a table, sharing stories, sharing life, sharing pot stickers with people. And this ties into the second quote that I want to bring up. It's another one of those aphorisms. And it says, when you invite a man to dinner, never forget that during the short time that he is under your roof, his happiness is in your hands. Just a funny thing, when I went to Thailand, everyone smiled. It's just a cultural, that's what people do. So if you're riding your bike and you hit someone with a smile, they have to smile back at you. But even though that was the cultural norm, I felt so welcome in the Thai culture because everyone was smiling. And so to me, pot stickers summarize the welcoming character of the Thai people. I was able to sit down and feel at home during a meal with local friends. I was welcomed into their way of life. So just to apply all of this, I think much would be different in this world if we were welcoming to the people around us. I think much would be different with things like the racism of the world, for example, if we're able to celebrate the differences that we have instead of using those differences to push each other away. I hope these pot stickers give you a chance then to meet some new friends, to make some new memories, and to be hospitable to the people around you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate this. Hope you guys learned something from this, and if you make it, hope they taste good. Appreciate it. See you guys.